Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night Smackdown. We've got an amazing show planned out for you tonight. And here we go with our first contest tonight. Naomi, a former Smackdown Women's Champion, looking to show herself strong in the rankings tonight, so that she can start her road back to the championship picture. The only thing standing in her way, her opponent. And there she is, a force of greatness, Nia Jax. The fans certainly letting their opinions be known about Nia Jax. Jax still yet to win a championship in the WWE, whether on Raw or SmackDown at this point. Looking to show her strength as she makes her way into the championship picture here tonight. And the contest starts. Jax with a kick to the gut. Naomi counters. Jax with the counter of her own. Jax going to grab Naomi, but Naomi counters with the Hurricane Rana. Naomi going for a move of her own, but Jax counters. Jax with a clubbing blow to the back of Naomi. And a stomp. Naomi rolls out of the way of another one though, as both collide in the ring. Naomi going for an Irish whip, but Nia counters. Nia just crushing her opponent in the corner and throwing her to the other side of the ring. Nia with a running hip attack to Naomi in the corner. Well, what's Nia going for here? And a hip toss. Nia with a headbutt to Naomi. Naomi counters, however, with a move of her own. Naomi going for something, but Jax counters. Jax with a kick to the gut. Lifts Naomi up. Powerbomb. Going for the pin. And Naomi kicks out. Well, Jax going for an attack, but Naomi counters with the Luthez press. What's Naomi looking for here? Thinks twice about it. Naomi certainly putting on a better showing than most have against Nia in the past. But it doesn't look like it's doing her much good. And Jax drops Naomi face first into the turnbuckle. 1. And Jax picks her up out of the pin. Jax going for a move of her own, but Naomi counters. Naomi going for another move, but Jax with a counter of her own. And Naomi counters Jax again. Jax counters Naomi again. Jax working over the shoulder of Naomi. Jax with the leg drop. Waiting for her to get up. Jax grabs Naomi. Into the fireman's carry. Samoan drop. We see it again in these replays. Jax going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax showing her strength in the last match. As we move on to the next one, we see TM61, the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships, look to make a strong debut in the first week of television for Smackdown Live. TM61 certainly crowd favorites here tonight. As we move forward to their opponents, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Longtime friends and tag partners these two are. Cesaro being removed from a tag team with our world champion Sheamus just last year. You have to imagine that the sting of being turned down by someone he considered a friend has to be weighing heavy on his mind here tonight. Shane Thorne and Cesaro starting it off. Shane going for a suplex, and it connects. Throwing Cesaro into the corner, twice over, with another suplex in the transition. Cesaro kicks out. Cesaro in the corner. Tag is made. Tower of Doom suplex. Cesaro makes the tag to Tyson Kidd. Kidd with the dropkick. Going for a basement dropkick, but is countered. Nick Miller with a brain buster. Looking to go for another grapple, but counters. Kidd going for another basement dropkick, but Miller counters into a Russian leg sweep. And a fist drop. Miller throwing Kidd back into his corner. And another tag made. STM-61 hits him with a wishbone. And Shane Thorne delivers a kick to the back of Tyson Kidd. And Thorne with a pay dirt of his own. On the second rope, Phoenix Splash. 1. And Kidd kicks out. And a counter. Kidd making the tag to Cesaro. Shane Thorne countering whatever Cesaro had plans for. But Cesaro countering with the Irish whip of his own. But Thorne counters out of the corner. Back into the corner he goes. Cesaro counters. Overhead belly to belly suplex. Cesaro planning from the second rope, drops the elbow across the face of Thorne. Thorne with counter of his own. Throws him back into the corner. Another tag made to Nick Miller as they look to go for this once more. As they connect with another Tower of Doom. Cesaro counters. Miller with a counter of his own. Cesaro counters that. Miller with a deep arm drag counter. Gets Cesaro on the ropes. Picks him up. Rebound suplex. Miller with the spine buster. 1, 2. And Cesaro kicks out. Cesaro counters. Miller counters. But Cesaro catches him with a punch to the head. And a belly to back suplex. Gets him up. Drops him on the knee. Miller counters. Throws Cesaro back into the corner. Tags out to Thorne. Cesaro on the end of his own wishbone. Thorne going for the pin. 1. Cesaro kicks out. Thorne with a kick to the back of Cesaro. We just seem to fire him up. Might be going for the neutralizer. Cesaro going for the pin. 1. And Thorne still kicks out. Cesaro looking to make a comeback with repeated uppercuts in the corner. And a drop kick. And a European uppercut. Thorne counters, dropping him to the outside. Thorne escapes to the outside. Looks to be going for a move outside, but Cesaro counters. Cesaro stomps on the arm of Thorne. Thorne counters. Picks up Cesaro. Cesaro counters. Reverse DDT. Cesaro finally tags out to Tyson Kidd. Cesaro sends Sean swinging as Kidd drop kicks Thorne. Kidd with the springboard leg drop over Thorne. You've got to imagine the pain. Thorne counters with a counter of his own. Kidd counters that. Belly to back suplex. Hot tag made to Nick Miller. With a running drop kick. Let's go for another one. Misses. Still connects with the snap suplex. Going for the rebound back elbow. And another spine buster. 1, 2. Cesaro breaks up the pinfall. Miller tags in Thorne. Up Kidd goes. Thunder Valley. Thorne picks up Cesaro. Back body drop on the apron. That distraction might have cost him. Kidd connects with the suplex. Goes to the apron. Going for a springboard elbow drop. Thorne counters that. Kid with counter of his own. But Thorne counters. Throwing Kid into his own corner. Cesaro tags himself in. Thorne with a clothesline. And a T-bone suplex to Kid in the corner. Picks up Cesaro and sends him in. Thorne yelling at the ref for Kid still being in the ring. Thorne lets it go. Looks like he was going for something. Kid counters with a powerbomb to the inside of the ring. Thorne punches Kid. Throws Cesaro back into his corner. Tags in Miller. Looks like they're going for it again, this time on Cesaro. Up he goes. Thunder Valley. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winners, TM6-1. TM6-1 appeared to have stolen the Usos tag titles backstage and kept them hidden during their entrance. Usos looking to retrieve their tag belts. Apollo Crews, the Intercontinental Champion, coming out to address the fans tonight. The crowd cheering on Apollo Crews. Out comes someone, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. Long Island Iced Z, Zack Ryder. Ryder coming out and talking smack to the champion. Crews not taking it lying down, however. The fans cheering on both Ryder and Crews. Are these two going to come to blows in the ring here tonight? The fans certainly want to see these two have a match. Crew's not backing down and standing tall at the end of this interaction. You certainly got to expect that these two will certainly have a match down the line. As we move on to our next match, we are set for tag team action as American Alpha takes on Sanity. American Alpha composed of Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, both former NXT and Smackdown tag team champions. We'll just have to see if this team has what it takes to take down Sanity. And there they are, Erick Young and Killian Dane. Young's usual tag partner, Alexander Wolfe, currently MIA. Dane currently having to step in and fill his role in this tag match here tonight. Sanity, just like American Alpha, former NXT champions, looking to win their first SmackDown tag titles in the future and ascend the rankings. But to do that, tonight they have to beat American Alpha. Young and Gable starting off this match for each of their teams. Gable starts strong with a drop kick to Young. not giving him a chance to fight back, but Young with a counter of his own. Gable counters. From the top rope, Gable with an armbar. Draped over the top rope. Young dropping Gable across the back first, across the apron. Now attacking the knee of Gable. A knee previously injured by Raw's revival of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Gable and Jordan looking to potentially use the same strategy that TM61 used earlier tonight that led them to victory. Keep the fresh man in the ring. But that strategy doesn't seem to bode well against Erick Young. And Young tags in Killian Dane, the behemoth, with a kick to the gut of Jordan. And just deadlifts him up for a power bomb. Looks to be going for another one, but Jordan counters. Dropping an elbow to the chest of Dane. And another one. Send him into the corner. Tags in Gable. Both grabbing. Northern Light suplex. Throwing Dane back into the corner. This time going for a double hip toss. Gable and Jordan trying to go for that strategy once more against Dane, but Young tags in. Dane trying to attack Jordan, but the ref throwing him out of the ring. Jordan sending Young into the corner. But Young counters. Jordan with the back elbow drop, back into the corner. As they go for another double Northern Light suplex. Gable on the pin. One. Dane breaks it up. Jordan throwing Dane to the outside. Gable with a kick to the gut of Young. Drops him with a power bomb. Going for the pin. Young kicks out at one. And a kick to the back of Young from Gable. Gable moving him into position for an elbow drop across the face. Gable, former Olympic athlete, rolls through at the returning the favor to Young, damaging his knee as he did to Gable earlier. Gable with a running forearm to Dane and a side Russian leg sweep. Gable getting his bearings. Killian, however, counters. Gable with a counter of his own. Grabs him. Throwing him over the back. Dane able to kick out of the pinfall. Gable throwing Dane into the corner. Tags out to Jordan with a kick to the gut. Jordan, Northern Light suplex. Dane makes it into the ropes. Jordan with a spear. Going to attack Erick Young, but Young counters. Before giving up belly to belly over the top rope. Grabs Dane, throws him into the corner. Tags out to Gable. Sends him up, crashing down. Gable not holding the pinfall, however. Counters Dane. Grabs him into the Danielson special. Dane makes it back into the ropes. Spear through the ropes to Erick Young. Gable picking up Dane. Throwing him back into the corner. American Alpha going forward again. Up he goes. Grand amplitude. 1, 2, 3. American Alpha wins. American Alpha showing strong here tonight by pinning Killian Dane. American Alpha showing here tonight that when it comes to winning back their tag titles, they are ready, willing, and Gable. Up next, triple threat action. As the women's champion, Ember Moon takes on Mickie James and Lita. The crowd showing who their favorite is tonight as the champ. So, as the champ interacts with the crowd from the ring. Though she may be outdone by our next competitor. Lita, always a crowd favorite. The crowd just soaking in the presence of Lita. And here she comes, the final competitor of the match. Mickie James. all of these women in the ring, either women, sorry ladies and gentlemen, a bit tongue-tied tonight, as I'm sure you can tell, but all women in this match here tonight, former champions in their own right. Lita, former WWE Women's Champion, Mickie James, a former WWE Women's Champion, former Divas Champion, former Smackdown Live Women's Champion, Ember Moon, a former NXT Women's Champion, and the current SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Lita starting by attacking the champion out the gate, before switching her attention to Mickie James, who counters with a deep arm drag. Before attacking the champion, sending her to the ground. But the champion, with a counter of her own to Mickie. Mickie counters her, however, before throwing her into Lita. Moonhauer going to attack Lita, but James counters off of it. It's a wild match, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're watching. Moon dropping Lita across the... dropping her neck first, across the knee of the champion. James rolls out of the ring for a moment of rest. Once she gets back in, Moon immediately drops her. Lita back in, going straight after the champion. Champion, however, not one to take that lying down. Lita counters and hurls her across the ring. Lita going back after Mickie James. The champion going to the outside as Lita hits Mickie James with a snapmare before picking her up again. Going for a power bomb and rolls through. James kicks out. Moon back into the ring as she goes for a suplex. Lita counters. Lita dropping Moon face first into the ring. Moon back on the outside as James hits Lita with a crucifix. And a drop kick to the back of Lita. James to the second rope, but can't reach Lita from there. Stomps on her arm. Hits her with a spinning back kick. Both women working together, delivering a neck breaker to Lita, before the champ turns her attention to James with the fall-away slam. Moon with a double underhook suplex, but James gets into the ropes. Moon throwing James into the corner before turning her attention to Lita. Lita with a twist of fate. Just standing there waiting for her opponent to get back up so she can hit her with another one. Just stomping away on the champion before Moon jumps up and hits her with a Hurricane Rana before turning her attention back to James. But James throws her into the corner and delivering shots to the back of Moon. And a DDT from the second rope. And Moon is sent back out to the ring. Lita with a shot to the face of James and a Hurricane Rana. James takes out Lita's legs. Goes to the second rope. Lita makes it to her feet. James going for a drop kick but misses. James going for a powerbomb, but Lita counters. Moon breaking up the pin. James countered. Lita appeared to be going for a reverse DDT, but Moon counters with a suplex. Picks James up, knee to the gut, and hits her with a Hurricane Rana. Moon with her eyes on Lita, goes to the top rope. Waits for her to get up. Eclipse Stunner! Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Lita kicks out. With a kick to the back. James tries to go after the champion, but Moon counters. Kick to the gut. Double underhook suplex. The champion fired up here tonight. James counters, sending her face first into the mat. As Lita makes it back to her feet, goes for a powerbomb. But James counters. 1, 2. Lita counters. 1. James kicks out. Lita bringing James to her feet. DDT. Moon breaking up the pin. James going for it again. Powerbomb. Not James, Lita. Hard to keep up in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Lita going for the pin, but Moon kicks out before the ref even gets to a count on 1. James with a kick to the back, but that just fires the champion up more. Northern Lights suplex. Moon with a stomp to James before picking her up, throwing her in the corner. The champ turning her attention to Lita, picks her up, throws her into the ropes, catches her with a rebound. Pitches back to James, knees in the corner. Eyes immediately on Lita as she hits her with a Hurricane Rana. Picks her up, throws her in the corner. Runs in. Handspring clothesline in the corner. Moon with a kick to the gut of James. And a powerbomb. Sending her to the outside. Moon back in the corner. Eyes on Lita. From the top rope, looking to hit another one. Goes for the Eclipse Stunner, but Lita counters. Lita going for a neck breaker and it connects. Looking to pin the champion. 2. James breaks up the pin. James picking up the champion. Goes for a neck kick, but Moon counters. Moon with a knee to the back of Lita. From the second rope, Tornado DDT. Moon fired up as Lita rolls to the outside. Hurricane Rana to Mickie. As she picks her up, throws her into the corner. Spins her around, backs up, runs in, handspring clothesline. Wants to go for a move, but Mickie counters. Lita coming in with a tilt-a-whirl head scissor. Mickie lands the chip kick. Picks Lita up. The running bulldog. Grabs Lita. 1, 2. Lita kicks out. James kicks Lita in the back, but it just fires her up more. Lita with the knee to the face of Mickie. Mickie with the forearm to the face of Lita. Kick to the gut. And a DDT. Grabs James. Side Russian leg sweep. James rolls to the outside. Can Moon hit a second Eclipse Stunner? Eyes on Lita. Eclipse Stunner! Watch, you see in the replay. Moon gets all of it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Lita still finds the wherewithal to kick out. Moon with a kick to the back. Fires Lita up. Lita with a snap suplex. Lita going for a pin. Moon kicks out. Lita with a knee to the back of the champion. Going to the top rope as James tries to pin the champion, but Moon kicks out at 1. Lita with a neck breaker to Mickie James. Lita heads to the top rope. What's Lita planning? From the top rope, moonsault to Mickie James. 2, 3. Lita wins. A hard-fought match between these women here tonight on Smackdown Live. Lita, however, standing tall.